Folks, I've been in this league for over 2 decades, scouting, analyzing, sweating over every film, every play, every hidden story behind those helmets, and I can tell you, what's unfolding right now is unlike anything we've ever seen before. If you think the NFL's landscape has been shaken recently, just wait. Because I'm about to drop a bombshell that could redefine the future of the Steelers, and maybe the entire league. This isn't just another rumor, it's a seismic shift, a secret so explosive that only a handful of insiders are even aware of its true magnitude. And trust me, once you hear what I have to say, nothing will be the same. The pieces are aligning, the signals are blaring, and what's coming next will leave everyone, even the most veteran fans, electrified and speechless. But I can't reveal everything just yet, because the real story is still hidden beneath layers of deception and silence. What I will say is, whatever you think you know about this offseason, about the Steelers, about the future of their franchise quarterback, Caleb Williams, is just the tip of the iceberg. A much bigger picture is about to emerge. And it involves secrets, power plays, and a master plan that could reshape the NFL's balance of power for the next decade. Now, if you're serious about being in the know, I need you to hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and turn on the notifications because what I'm about to reveal will blow your mind, and only those truly inside will understand the full scope of what's happening. This is the Insider Scoop, and you're about to get it all, uncensored, unfiltered, and with every detail that the league's most top-secret circles are hiding. So buckle up, because we're about to go deep, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second. Let's begin. Part 1, the teaser. I've seen a lot in my lifetime, phenomenal plays, hidden agendas, trades that shook the league to its core, but this? No, this one's different. I've got sources telling me that something unprecedented is unfolding behind the scenes, something so clandestine, so meticulously planned, that it could set the NFL's entire power structure on fire. A move that could send shockwaves through every franchise, every owner's meeting, every draft board blinking in disbelief. And the craziest part? It involves a name you all know well, Caleb Williams. But not as a Chicago Bear for long. No, what's brewing now is a plan that will make your jaw drop and your mind race to catch up. I've seen whispers of secret meetings, clandestine negotiations involving league insiders, and a strategy so bold that it makes every GM's head spin. The question is, are you ready to hear the whole story? Because what you're about to learn is just the beginning, an appetizer to the feast of chaos coming your way. Trust me, this is the kind of story that legends are built around. And I've got the inside scoop that proves it. Part 2, the team needs breakdown. Now, let's talk about the Steelers, because if you're trying to understand how a move like this could happen, you need to see their cracks, their vulnerabilities, and what exactly they're desperately craving to propel them to Super Bowl greatness. First, the offense. Pittsburgh has always been proud of their offensive line, but in recent years, injuries, aging players, and inconsistent protection have become glaring issues. Think about it. Last season, opposing defenses knew they could blitz with impunity, collapsing the pocket and forcing Mason Rudolph or even Kenny Pickett into bad decisions. Their offensive scheme, historically rooted in a power run game and short yardage passes, now looks predictable. The passing attack, while supplemented by the talented George Pickens and Deontay Johnson, has lacked a true dynamic superstar at quarterback, a player who can elevate the entire offense beyond scheme and into pure, game-changing chaos. Defensively, Pittsburgh remains a force thanks to Alex Highsmith, T.J. Watt, and a disciplined secondary. But even the best defenses get worn down when the offense can't sustain drives or when turnovers become a recurring problem. The core issue is clear: the Steelers need a spark, an elite quarterback capable of elevating this team from good to legendary. Their current options, though talented, are not enough to break through the AFC's elite juggernauts like Kansas City, Jacksonville, or even the Browns' emerging squad. Their window for sustained success is closing unless they find a franchise player at QB. Analytics? They scream for a game-changer, a player who can turn third-and-long situations into automatic conversions, who thrives in clutch moments, and who understands how to elevate not just his own game, but lift the entire team's performance. Their film review confirms it. Pittsburgh's offensive struggles often come down to inconsistency at the quarterback position, combined with an aging line that needs a total overhaul. Their defense? Still elite, but even the best units falter when the other side of the ball can't keep pace or sustain drives. This is where the perfect storm begins to brew. The Steelers, historically conservative with trades and big moves, are now eyeing something that could shake the foundation of the NFL. The need for a transformative quarterback is undeniable. They've tried veteran stopgaps Rudolph, Trubisky, and even a brief flirtation with Mitch Trubisky, to no avail. What they really need is a generational talent, someone with the star power, the arm talent, and the clutch gene. And that's where Caleb Williams comes in. Part 3, the reveal and film breakdown. Let me get straight to the point. This isn't just speculation, it's a revelation based on inside intel, film analysis, and a pattern of moves that point to only one conclusion. Caleb Williams, the reigning Heisman winner, NFL's hottest commodity, and the future of the quarterback position, he's the missing piece the Steelers are desperately hunting for. Film doesn't lie. Just look at his tape from USC, a player dripping with talent, a natural-born leader who processes defenses faster than most NFL veterans. His film showcases a player with uncanny mobility, able to extend plays outside the pocket, scramble for first downs, and deliver pinpoint throws while rolling out under pressure. Remember that game-winning 58-yard bomb against Notre Dame? That wasn't just talent, it was a statement, a demonstration that Williams can make throws from any arm angle, in any situation, against anyone. Advanced metrics? They confirm what the eye test demands. His expected completion percentage, XCOMP percent, is elite, above 65% in highlights and clutch moments. His on-target percentage hovers around 70%, showing precision under pressure. His passer rating when under duress skyrockets compared to his peers. His playmaking efficiency, measured by his drops per game, broken sack escapes, and creation of explosive plays, is off the charts. The league scouts raving about him? They call him the most complete quarterback since Mahomes, with some whispers even comparing him stylistically to a young Aaron Rodgers, except with more size and athleticism. His 2025 stats? Breakout level. Over 3,900 yards passing, 27 touchdowns, and just 7 interceptions, an incredible feat when you consider the pressure to produce every week. His mobility? A weapon. He averaged nearly 4 yards per rush and scored multiple touchdowns on design runs, adding an extra layer of unpredictability defenses can't handle. It's not just raw talent, it's a chess master's mind reading defenses, pre-snap adjustments, and delivering the perfect throw with cold-blooded precision. NFL insiders are calling him the future. And after watching his film, I'm telling you, Caleb Williams is a prototype, an ideal blend of arm strength, mobility, mental acuity, and leadership. The NFL scouts are plotting, the front offices are salivating, and the whispers of a massive trade are getting louder by the day. Because when you have a player like Williams, you're not just looking for a franchise, you're building a dynasty. Part 4, the trade mechanics. If the Steelers want Caleb Williams, how could it all go down? Well, here's what I've uncovered from my sources. This deal isn't going to be cheap, but in today's NFL, expensive is just another word for necessary. First, the compensation package. The Bears, after an epic 2025 season, are aware of Williams' market value skyrocketing. For a player of this caliber, they'd be looking for a haul including multiple first-round picks, probably a 2026 and 2027. They might also seek a young, proven player, say, a top receiver or an emerging linebacker, to sweeten the deal. The Steelers, with their plethora of draft capital and young talent, could offer a very attractive package, a first-rounder this year, a second-rounder next year, and perhaps a promising young player like Kenny Pickett, should that be on the table. That's a bold move, but the Steelers' front office knows that to land a once-in-a-generation talent, you have to give up a lot. Salary cap gymnastics? It's complicated but manageable. Caleb's rookie deal runs through 2027, but the Steelers could restructure or extend him early, creating the cap space needed for a lucrative extension. Rumors suggest that both sides are already exploring the details, Williams' camp demanding a max contract that places him among the league's top earners, possibly a deal worth $50 million per year, fully guaranteed, with hefty signing bonuses. The Bears, valuing his development and leadership, might accelerate negotiations if the trade moves forward, knowing they're about to start a rebuild around their new franchise QB. Who wins? Well, clearly the Steelers get a franchise cornerstone, a player capable of transforming their entire offense and elevating their status in the AFC. The Bears get a significant haul, draft picks and a young quarterback, a rebuild path that aligns with their long-term vision. But here's the catch, other teams are sniffing around, and the league's power brokers see what's happening. This isn't just a simple two-team swap, it's a calculated chess move, with league insiders whispering about a larger intrigue involving league-wide negotiations, future draft picks, and possibly clandestine discussions about what's next for the NFL's elite. The risk, of course, is significant. The Steelers are betting heavily that Caleb Williams will live up to the hype and more. A misfire could set them back years. The Bears, on the other hand, are betting on their ability to rebuild quickly around the assets they acquire. It's a high-stakes game of chess, played on an NFL-wide scale. Part 5, Fit Analysis. So, how does Williams fit into the Steelers' scheme? Let's break that down. Mike McCarthy, being an offensive-minded coach, loves quarterbacks with mobility and decision-making ability. Williams' style is a perfect match. His ability to extend plays resembles the best of Mahomes and Rodgers, and his calm under pressure aligns perfectly with McCarthy's play-calling philosophy. Imagine Williams in Pittsburgh's robust 3-4 defense, with a solid run game led by Najee Harris, supported by an offensive line that's been under construction. His quick release, high football IQ, and improvisational skills would thrive behind that line. Compared to other elite quarterbacks, say, Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, Williams offers more consistency as a pocket passer, better touch, and superior decision-making. His deep ball accuracy rivals the best in the league, and his mobility makes him a dual threat that defenses must plan around. In a system designed to maximize off-script plays and pre-snap adjustments, Williams would be a perfect fit and NFL-level chess piece that elevates everyone around him. Worst-case scenario? He struggles adapting to the Steelers' complex defensive looks or the pressure of the spotlight. But given his college poise, leadership, and adaptability, that's unlikely. Most projections see him as a franchise quarterback capable of carrying a team for a decade. Best case? He becomes the next Patrick Mahomes, an MVP candidate, Super Bowl winner, and league icon. Part 6, the final verdict. Look, from a scout and analyst perspective, this isn't just a pipe dream anymore. It's an imminent reality. The pieces are moving into position, and all signs point toward Caleb Williams donning the black and gold before the NFL draft. The Steelers are desperate for a face of the franchise, and the league is quietly orchestrating a scenario that will make history. What to watch for? The upcoming draft. Could the Bears force a mega deal involving multiple first-rounders? The negotiations behind closed doors. Are the Steelers truly willing to part with assets like Pickett or multiple picks for Williams? The league's Whisper Network. What's the latest from insider circles? Every move, every word, every subtly leaked rumor is part of the puzzle. In terms of timeline, I'd expect this to unfold feverishly over the next few weeks, perhaps even before the combine. The NFL's quiet period is the perfect window for back-channel negotiations and leverage plays. League insiders are already talking about a deal so big that it will redefine the offseason, and I agree. This isn't just about a trade, it's about rewriting the future, a new NFL order where Caleb Williams becomes the crown jewel of a revolution that no one saw coming. And let me leave you with this: if this trade goes through, it won't just be a blockbuster, it will be a seismic event, a legendary chapter in NFL history that will be discussed for generations. The Steelers' dynasty, the Bears' rebuild, Williams' legacy, it all hinges on what's happening behind those closed doors right now. Stay tuned, because I promise you, the best is yet to come and the truth is more staggering than you've ever imagined.